everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Mint Out of the Box, the action figure unboxing show here on YouTube, Rumble, and any other social media platform that I could actually throw this on and people will watch. I'm your host, the Godfather of Toys, the J-Bomb, using my 40 plus years of hands-on action figure collecting to break down today's current product, classic product, and any other thing that comes across my desk that I may want to talk to you, my fans, all about. With me, as always, the disembodied voice, the lovely one, the nurse, the wife, the mom, the one, the only, Producer Steph. Producer Steph, how you doing this week?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic because we're smack dab in the middle of October. And October, as you all know, is my favorite month because Halloween is my favorite holiday. And it seems like every day this month we are doing something Halloween related. And I could have talked about a billion things because I found a billion things this week. The last couple of weeks, it seems like I can't walk out of the house without tripping over new figures. I'm finding wrestling stuff. I'm finding superhero stuff. All the stuff I'm into, I'm finding. I'm finding stuff that I didn't know existed, that I didn't even know was out there, but I'm finding it. Like I said, I could talk about it, but I've told you guys that we're doing the 4 weeks of Halloween.
Spooky.
Very spooky. And we're trying to find something kind of Halloweenish, something kind of spookish to open here every week. So we probably won't be hitting on anything that's super brand new for the next couple of weeks, unless something crazy happens. But before I get into opening up this DCeased Superman figure, and I'll get into that, I want to let you guys in on something, because I was trying to pass along some kind of knowledge, some kind of collecting hack. And there's a super good hack right now. As you can see all around me, everything I have here that you see opened up, I have in the package as well. And that can be a fairly expensive endeavor. Right, Producer Steph?
I seem to recall Mia asking after one Walmart haul, "Do we have any money left, Papa?"
Yeah, that's the day I went crazy on the Batman and the DC McFarlane shipper that hit Walmart. But my hack is right now, if you're somebody that wants what they call an opener, or if you want to get two of everything, if you go to GameStop right now, a lot of GameStops are blowing out at 50% off like these figures. I got a Flash DCeased figure. It was on sale with a yellow tag for $25, but everything is half off right now, so I got it for like $11. And if you go to the GameStop app or go online, you'll find some of the McFarlane figures if you're a collector of them, or any of the other DC stuff, or AEW wrestling or WWE wrestling. A lot of the figures are 5, 10, half off. So, like I said, if you don't want to spend, $45 to get two, just to open one up, like I always do, you can go get like what I'm trying to do now is get that first one, put it away, and then wait a little bit if it's a character that I really on the fence about, or something I'm not, hardcore into opening, waiting a month or two till it goes on sale at GameStop. And you can, like I said, even if you get a figure that's $20 and you get it for 15, and if you join their little discount of rewards thing, you get $5 off every month. So you could potentially get some of these figures for $15, $10. So, like I said, I went around and I was hitting a lot of the GameStops to try to get these DCs because they retailed for $30, and this is one I actually paid $30 for. But like I said, the Flash and a lot of the ones right now on the GameStop app are $20. So if you, like I said, with the rewards, $5 off, that's $15. I just happened to find the Flash for half off. So like I said, I picked up some AEW figures for like $6. And some of the guys I weren't really keen on opening, but for $6, hey, you can't beat it. So like I said, check the clearance bins at GameStop right now, and check their app. You can pick up openers, or pick up another one, or pick up one that you're on the fence on and you didn't get. You can pick them up pretty for nice little discount. So like I said, I did the Deathstroke DCeased live from my hot tub a few months back. And like I said, seems like every few years some kind of horror genre gets kind of mainstream. They make a lot of stuff about it. In the early 90s, we had the whole vampire craze. So they had all these Interview with the Vampire, all this vampire stuff. Then in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, it became zombies. And you had The Walking Dead, you had the Dawn of the Dead reboots, you had 28 Weeks Later, Zombieland, World War Z. And Marvel and DC kind of got in on the thing too and made some stories that talked about some of the heroes becoming zombies. When I first saw it, I was like, it's kind of stupid. But then I actually broke down and read the stories and go, man, there's pretty cool stories. And me being a big horror fan, as you can see behind me, and a big superhero fan, as you can see everywhere else, they end up being some pretty cool figures. So, like I said, every week this month, we're going to do some kind of horror theme, something spooky.
Spooky.
And I decided to open up this Superman. It's been sitting in my next to my chair in the house. I have a big pile of figures because I can't film enough to open up all the crap that I open. So as we're sitting there watching TV sometimes, I'll open up a handful of figures, take some pictures of them, post them on my social media. You can always follow me at Mint Out the Box on Instagram. I post stuff I open, stuff I find, things I'm willing to trade, things I'm willing to sell. I don't sell at a markup. I'm not trying to make money at this. I'm trying to make sure I get stuff in collector's hand. It's more important for me to make your collection better than for me to make a profit. I got a job for that. So I know some people don't. I'm not judging anybody that does that. But like I said, if I can help you make your collection better by letting go of something that I found or something from my personal collection that is not as important to me as it is to your collection, The Godfather is exactly what it says. I'm the Godfather. I try to make that happen. So I'm going to open up the Superman. Superman is one of my favorite characters. A lot of people's favorite characters. I don't need to go into the history of Superman. I mean, everybody, even if you don't follow DC or follow comics, everybody knows who Superman is. From the Christopher Reeve movies to the Dean Cain, Lois and Clark, to Smallville, to the effeminate-looking Superman that's on TV now, to the Henry Cavill Superman from the Zack Snyder films. Everyone knows who Superman is. And this is a zombified version of Superman. So I'm opening them up. These figures didn't really come with accessories, as we talked about with the Deathstroke figure. So you see here, he's kind of just put in with just the regular traditional McFarlane, what I call the McFarlane band.
As it goes flying past my head.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. The capes are always tough to get out. As you see from DC Direct has been making figures for years now. They were exclusive to comic book shops. I actually was partners with the guy. We did wrestling stuff, and a couple people, a few booths down, had DC Direct. So my whole collection was littered with DC Direct stuff. This was pretty much for a while the only high-end superhero collectibles you could get was from DC Direct. They made the best. I mean, during that time they made some of the DC Legends lines, some of that DC animated figure lines. But by far DC Direct was the most expensive, being around $20 a figure. I mean, now they're 30 because everything nowadays is more expensive. But they're the best sculpts, the best representations, and you got a wider variety. I mean, I have a cool Dr. Fate over there. I have a cool Flash and Kid Flash with the cosmic treadmill set. I got a Shazam set. I got a Superboy and Supergirl set. I mean, they're everywhere. I went crazy because that was one of the times in my life where I was single and I had money to burn. So
I solved that problem for you.
yes, you did.
It's parked in the driveway.
So as you see here, we'll get some close-ups of this bad boy. It's an awesome figure. There's not a whole lot of damage to Superman's face. There's a little bit of chunk of his head missing, and there's really not, even if as a zombie, there's really not too much you can do to Superman because he's still Superman. But he's got blood on the ass. He's got the zombified eyes and stuff like that. But like I said, for what we're doing here this month, talking about spooky, it's a cool figure. I was gonna open up that Flash, but I have that weird paranoia that I'll never be able to find another one in the package, so I'll open that up as soon as I get another one. I was just stoked. I got it for $11.
That was exciting.
I know, because I went in there thinking, oh man, because I found a George Lucas Stormtrooper, and I was like, oh cool, $50. All right, it's worth $50 for all this. We tried to price match it.
GameStop price matches to themselves.
Yes, that's another thing too. GameStop, if you find something on the app and you take it to the store, it's a different price. They'll price match. Producer Steph taught me all about price matching, not just at toy stores, everywhere in life.
Got to make it work for you.
If there's a deal to be had, Producer Steph will find it. I don't care if it's toilet paper or socks, all the way up to DC Direct Figures. Producer Steph will find you a bargain.
Look at that one we got in Florida, or not Florida. Were we in Florida?
What did we get?
We were in Colorado.
What did we buy?
The big Super Beast mobile?
Oh, the Batmobeast.
Batmobeast. Okay. I mean, just by using the scanner at the store versus the scanner on your phone was a difference of $60. That's huge.
I know, and
don't use your phone to scan stuff.
Yes, always take it in it, because sales, especially at places like Target, the sales aren't unique to the chain. A lot of times those sales are unique to the store. And we were in Vegas.
We were in Vegas.
On my birthday.
Where the heck did we go?
It was funny is I just saw the Batmobeast on sale somewhere for $59.99.
And I almost bought it for your birthday.
And what did we end up paying? $20?
$20.
$20 for it. That thing is humongous.
And still in stores for $60 in California.
And they're releasing another one.
Oh, Jesus.
So hopefully my next birthday, I'll get that one for $20. But like I said, we'll get some close-ups of this figure. Like I said, these are at GameStop right now, and if you do your due diligence, you can get a discount on them. There's only a few figures in the line. There's the DCeased, and then this was actually DCeased. The other one is like the Undead or something like that. They're the same, but called something different. And there's a Batgirl being released sometime this month. But the other ones are in the stores. Like I said, if you want to get them, if you're on the fence about them, price match, download the app. It doesn't cost you nothing. Download the app, look at it, take it to the store. If it's still $29.99 there, you can get it for $21.99 because they'll price match. And like I said, look for that yellow tag. You'll get sometimes 30% off, half off. It's a good way to build up your collection and get those things you're on the fence about. So that will be it for this week's episode of Mint Out of the Box. Like I said, GameStop doesn't sponsor this show, but
they're the winners for this week, I think.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to help you guys out because I want your guys' collection to look something like this. Maybe not as crazy.
What about behind us?
We ain't gonna talk about that. Or out there.
Or over there.
Or up there.
Or in there.
Or in a house. So that's it. Like I said, the next couple weeks we'll be opening up some other spooky stuff. I think next week we will talk about this figure that's been sitting in my closet for since COVID. I bought this during COVID.
Goodness.
I'm going to open this up because, as we all know, Halloween is my favorite movie, the original one. Halloween 2 hasn't got the love, but next week we're going to give it some love by opening up this figure and talking about the movie.
Dusty love.
It is dusty. COVID was a long time ago. We were past that crap. So y'all have a fantastic week. Do something spooky. Hit a pumpkin patch. Put out some pumpkins. Hang a skeleton. Do something to celebrate one of the funnest times of year, Halloween. Because right after Halloween, we go right into fall, Thanksgiving, Christmas. And before you know it, it's going to be 2023, and I'll be 1 year closer to Tennessee. Have a great week, guys. I'll see you then.
You said 50 wrong.
50 what?
You'll be 1 year closer to 50.
See you guys next week.